Okay, so the podcast widget, this is the podcast widget here, and it's actually one of those widgets that's pairs up with the module. This is the podcast module here at District Podcasts. And what's essentially what this is used for is it's used to actually store your audio recordings or any media really. You notice when I click Create New here, and over in Media, I can upload some media to this. Okay, so uh, it does have this little gear symbol here that we can actually configure this, and let's take a look. So this is just about everything that we saw in the I believe in um, the news settings as well. So we can truncate the description just like before. Say take the first 7 characters and then add an ellipsis after it. So this I and then ellipsis. Okay, we can also strip the HTML tags. Again, if that doesn't make sense, don't worry about that. Hide the posted date, which is this posted Tuesday, December 3rd. Hide the author link, which is this by and then the author. Hide footer links, which is this permalink here that actually takes us directly to the actual first podcast page. Maximum items to show is actually how many items are going to be displayed in this feed. So currently it's set to 5, but you can increase or decrease that number. Functionality options include hide thumbnail and list if you want to just hide this thumbnail here. Show pager top and show pager bottom. This is as you fill up the podcast module more and more, you'll start to experience some pagination, which is you'll see some podcasts on this first page, and then there'll be another page with more podcasts, and another page with more podcasts, and so on and so forth. So that is called pagination, where we can actually go to different pages of this module here. And the show pager top will do the same thing for this widget here, display 5 on one page, and then you can move to the next page and view the rest of the podcast there. So that's to show it on the top, right above this first podcast here. And then show pager bottom will place it on the bottom of the widget, so the pagination's on the bottom. Lastly, we have show comment count. So people are allowed to, let's see, once you have enable commenting checked on, you'll actually allow users to actually comment on this podcast. And this show comment count just places how many comments there are on a single podcast. But that's how the podcast widget works.